What's going on, everyone? Haven't really been posting a lot of action videos lately. It's been a little slow. I've had jobs through a realtor who's used me repetitively, but like volume wise, I've been a little slow. Income wise, I'm on par to meet my monthly goal for income, but I just like it hasn't been a job every day. And my brother's company has been slow too, so I'm thinking it's just because it's September. I know different parts of the country alter a little bit, but I know South Florida, September through December is a little tricky when it comes to services. Summer is really, spring and summer are like the busiest for services, but everything's a little slower. The things going on in winter are more like, um, are a little bit more like contractors doing renovations inside and stuff. So it is what it is. But I was kind of looking into doing my marketing for the rest of the year as far as like September through December. I always try to push for like holiday sales and try to bring them to real estate offices or doing a lot of social media posts, promoting some kind of discount. I even have holiday themed flyers that I got from Vistaprint last year, and I made it so that I could just reuse it again this year. So I'll be putting those out soon. But starting this month and kind of into October, I'll be doing my normal real estate offices, apartment buildings, trying to leave cards and flyers behind. I'm going to try calling Public Storage and CubeSmart again to talk to their corporate to get a better idea of how they really charge for their junk removal. Because I've inquired with them in the past, but they did like $12.50 for a cubic yard, which if you have a 12 to 15 cubic yard truck, which is the common amount, that's like 178 to 230 bucks. Like that's nothing to fill up a whole truck. And not even to mention, what if you only fill a quarter of a truck? That's like 30 bucks. So I'm gonna call and see if there's a minimum, if they accept surcharges. If I'm able to be a little bit more flexible, if it's like depending on the material, because I mean I'm looking at like weight purposes. So we'll look into that. I also want to try to connect to some local small businesses that do restoration, so like water, fire, mold. They come in, clean out the house, and then they do their treatment. I want to try to connect with some estate sale agents, the people who do liquidation sales for like large houses before they sell. And then I may look into a BNI group again. I've tried out BNI in the past with my insurance agent who used to do it, and I enjoy the core concept of the group, and even like the annual fee. Like, I mean, if you get two jobs off of it, which you're working directly with people, so you probably will. I just didn't like the fact that it kind of requires you to follow through with referrals for other people. So like, of course, like you would want to refer out the roofing guy in the group, but if you just don't have anything that week, you're gonna look really shitty when it comes to the next meeting. And that's kind of what I was getting from a few people is they love it, they love the people, but if you're not out there networking 24/7 on top of running your own business, you can get kicked out of the group for not, pulling your part of the, putting in your own part for getting referrals, which is understandable. I just don't like the idea of like, oh, if you don't have anything for that month, like you're looked down on. So I don't know. We'll look into it. I know a few people that do it in different cities. I'm gonna ask them on a more personal level what they really think. I plan on doing weekly ghost routes. At least if I'm slow. If I'm busy and I'm already driving around, obviously I'm not gonna waste the gas. But if I'm slow, I may pick a day or two to go drive around busy areas. Because I've gotten calls from people saying like, "Hey, I saw your trailer at so and so," and I can almost pinpoint that that was a ghost route. And I also plan on doing signs a little bit more often. I've been doing like 100 signs at a time, and I've gotten at least 25 to maybe $4,000 from signs through jobs, like in just this year alone. So it's already proven to work. So I'll probably invest in those a little bit more often. Still stick to putting them around intersections, gas stations, storage units, neighborhood entrances, and around apartment buildings. Those seem to work the best. And then I'm not real big on Google Ads, but I may try to do Google Ads here and there, more for pushing people to my website than anything else. I may try to do some Facebook boosts, and I haven't done an Instagram boost yet, but I've heard some people having luck by doing it with their reels because it draws a lot of attention to your Instagram, which can just help with promoting it better in the future. And then I know people that do Craigslist ads like every single day. It's $5 an ad, so it's about $150 a month, which sounds like a lot for just one platform. But if you think about it, that's actually pretty cheap when you do Google Ads for a month. And if you just get one person to call you, that'll pay for the $150, even if it's like a quarter truck or something. So you'll have 30 opportunities to get something. So I may try just like weekly for now, and then if it works out, I'll push to more often. But that's kind of it for marketing. Just the standard stuff, plus some networking with other people, and I may push for more online presence than I normally do, just because it's, like I said, it's a little slower down here in the winter. For the trailer rentals, I did find out that I don't need additional insurance because I'm the only one that's still going to be pulling the trailer. But I was recommended to get a waiver done by an attorney to release any potential slip or fall by the client who would be loading and offloading the trailer, because in Florida everyone likes to sue people. So right now I'm in contact with a few different offices, kind of getting quotes and stuff, so that'll be something in the works in the next few weeks. And then I had an idea, I talked about it in my last grocery route video. It's a longer video, but I was going to get a trailer later on in the year and then build it out of wood, but then sand it down because I don't like the texture of the wood after you paint it. I don't think it looks good. So I was going to sand it down so it's a nice smooth finish and caulk the gaps, and then paint it white, and then get a stenciling and do like my royal blue lettering the same way I have my normal trailer set up. And because this is a secondary trailer, I would likely be keeping it at my girlfriend's house I'm going to be moving into, but she stays in an HOA neighborhood and they don't allow commercial signage. So I had an idea. I can go on Vistaprint and get a 4-foot by 10-foot banner made out of vinyl, get it reinforced edges with grommets, and get it for outdoor use. And my idea was to basically measure it out on the trailer and then just attach D-rings at the corners and use a carabiner clip to clip it. So that way every night I come home, I can just take off the whole banner, roll it up, put it away, and it's just a white trailer sitting in the driveway. So that's more for like just kind of getting around the HOA rules, not so much like it's going to be more cost effective for me. Though it shouldn't be too much of a difference, and it'll definitely save a ton of time. That is about it. The only other thing is more financial related, if anyone cares. It's just, I'm basically going to spend the rest of the year just putting away money just because it's a little bit of a slower time. And then I'll probably try to get a trailer in November. I'm going to use my current trailer as a test subject to see if people actually are renting trailers and if it actually works out and if it's a profitable thing or not. And that's something that I'll push for in November if it works out. Build it up, and I'll start it in like December and then push it for next year's especially. So that's it. We're just kind of moving along here. I'm still only 4 months in this full time, so still trying to get a grasp of income and figuring out like how I need to set aside money and stuff like that, because I don't have a personal income anymore. It's just through the business. So that's it for now. It's starting to rain. Hopefully everyone else is staying afloat and or doing well. And that is it for me. Thank you and bye.